Hey guys, welcome back to RK Garage. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Today, a little bit of a different video. I got myself a car trailer. Yes, I know what you're thinking, single axle. Have plans in the future to tandem axle convert it, but for now, this is more than good enough. Picked it up for £2 license, which is stupidly dirt cheap. I don't know what about you guys in your state, but here they sell for about $4.5 unlicensed. So to grab this one for £2 license is a steal. It came with new flooring, which I got to put down, and I just need to get lights, which I've ordered and everything, and all wiring and plugs, which I'm going to go pick up this morning, and I'm going to wire them in. Going to give this a wire wheel and a coat of paint today as well, and some gloss black. Provided I don't have to do inductions to go to work, I'll get all that done. Just get a coat of paint on it so that it's all nice-ish. Then we'll drill and rivet these new floorboards in. I just got to cut one floorboard in half and it'll fill the rest. So I'll probably do the solid full piece from the bottom and the cut edge right at the very top, so you don't drive on it. I'm going off today got Commodore stockies here. I'm getting some light truck tyres put on with the correct weight rating, because it came on just, it's got two VN SS wheels and a spare over there. They're not really weight rated to suit, and I'd rather get some new tyres so I know it's all good, especially because I'm carrying a 1600 kilo car there plus trail weight, and then this is probably like a 1800 kilo car plus trail weight, so at least I know that they're all good. The previous owners of this were towing patrols, so be interesting, should be good. It towed really nice and reversed really well. It's bloody sturdy up here, nice and thick. I just got to get a jockey wheel, that's also ordered because that snapped. And then what I'll do once that's all done and the floor's on, I'll probably hook it up to the Hilux. I'll drive the VY onto this and see where it sits, because if the door misses this, I'm going to cut these bars out here so that the door will open. I'm going to cut this off and I'll move it to the other side, or I'll hold on to it just in case, but probably move it to the other side so I've still got that there, and then I'll either lower this so it's below the door. Well, if the door does open here when the car's parked up, which I doubt it, I think the door's still going to hit this, but I'll wait till I get the car on to see. Yeah, and then I'm going to get new wheel arches, and then I'll box in the back side as well so it protects the car if there's a blowout. Just means I can start trailering to the track and stop having to hire my own trailer. Picked up dirt cheap. Regardless, I can fix it up, get it so it's ready for the road, basically meaning just the floor and lights, which I could have done today regardless, and I could flog it off for $5 grand, make $3 on it. So I know everyone's thinking, but it's single axle, la-di-da-di-da. Yeah, well, I can still flog it off and make money. But now, before I quickly go off, I'm just gonna jack up this side and double check that it will clear. These rims here will clear the guard and everything. Won't need spacers before I go spend money on tyres. They should do. I hope they should, at least anyway. Yeah, and if it clears, then happy days. Otherwise I'll pick up some spacers and space them out. So we'll do that off camera, and then I'm gonna cut this edge here off. I don't need that crap, it's all bent, and I'll tidy this all off. This one here sits a bit high on the other side, so I'll level it out and cut that. Yeah, a bit of a fun project. This might not be an interesting video for you guys, but it's what I'm doing. It's taken up time for another video, so I thought, fuck it. It's part of a channel really, because you guys will see this trailer. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with it and I'll get you guys updated as we go along. So, quick update, I've been out and about. I'm not gonna film me doing stuff on this because you guys will probably get bored, but I'll just give video updates if you are still here. So I started spraying this side black here for where the wheel's going. You can kind of see the difference between the black and the rusty. but I've been out and picked up everything I need. So 2 rated tyres, they're rated to 1150 kilos each, I think it is from memory, or 1050 each. They're 112 rating anyway. They're on Commodore 15x7s, which it touches that a bit, so I picked up a couple slip-on spacers. The studs are more than long enough, and the hub is already bigger than that hub anyway, so they weren't hub centric. I picked up everything else, all my trailer, lights, wiring, plug, license plate light, hitch pin for the tilt thing, R-clips for the front hook, and then I got these here. I'm going to make up my own wheel arches and the inner guard protector type things. Yeah, and then paint tie down strap for the spare section, nozzles, rivets, cable ties to tie all the wiring along the frame so it's all nice and hidden. Yeah, so I'm going to get this wheel on, and then I can lower that down. I got a new jockey wheel that snapped, put the jockey wheel on, and then that can be sit level on that side, no longer the brick, and then I can take the jack of that side, take that wheel arch off, spray all that side, get the wheel on, and I'll worry about doing the rear bit later on. It's not immediate at the moment. Got other stuff I can be doing, but anyway, I'm gonna crack on with that and come back with a bit of an update, probably once all wheels are on and we're getting painted. Okay, another quick update. Got both tyres on and it's painted around that area, so I'm able to just paint around everything now. Had to do a quick little weld repair on this one. You can kind of just see it there, that was all broken, so I just welded that. So now I'm going to take it out, drive it outside in the sun. The paint will dry quicker there. Paint the rest up. I'm going to cut this off with the angle grinder, clean this up, and then do the same here. Cut that off, even this off, and I'll finish painting the rear. Get all the rear painted, work my way forward. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go. Work my way forward and see how it all ends up. So yeah, I'll get on with that and get back to you guys on the next update. Rightio, you guessed it, update time. So it's all got a coat of paint on. It's way better and all looking like a fresh black. Probably does need another coat for sure, but for now, at least it's all black. It's got none of that light grey, no flakes, no rust coming through, or like the, you know, the rusty colour sand type shit over it. So that's all good. I've cut the rear sheet in half, so now I've got my sheet going up and it's actually starting to look like a real nice trailer. These bottom two are basically in place. I'm about to start drilling and riveting them in. And then these front two ones, just here, I'm just gonna, once I get the back ones riveted in, I'm gonna mark this and notch it so that this pushes over a bit more, because let's push this like that. It kind of sits like that, slightly off, so we'll get it notched so that it sits all nice and straight and flat. But I'm going to spend some time drilling all these holes and riveting them in. I'll get these all notched, riveted in, and then I'll get back to you guys on that, and then we're going to attempt some makeshift wheel arches to get rid of those shitty fucked ones. But appreciate if you guys are still watching. I know it's not that exciting, but this is what I'm doing in RK Garage at the moment. So yeah, I might even get custom plates called RK Garage to go on the trailer. I wanted to get it for a car, but it's like the VE barely gets driven, so there's no point having it on that. And obviously the VY is the main one for the channel, but that's EcoJet. I'm not going to get it on the Ford, so might do it on the trailer, which would be kind of cool. But anyway, I'm going to get back to it. Got to get shit done. Okay, so update time again. Deck's on. Deck's on and all mounted now. It's actually starting to look like a proper nice trailer. It's all riveted in. I've got a couple tech screws in, just extra security for the wind. Don't want to rely just on the rivets, but see it from there, it actually looks really nice. The fresh alley deck really makes a huge difference to the whole presentation of it. I'm probably going to do wiring now, get the wiring done, and then I'll do the wheel arches tomorrow when I don't have to worry too much about noise because I've got to cut the sheet down. And yeah, I'll get wheel arches made. They'll probably be flimsy as hell, but it's better than what I had, and I'll get some nice ones ordered. But I'm pretty stoked with that. It looks bloody good. And she's sturdy as well. Can stand. You can see with me, you can stand along the whole thing. And walk on it all. So tomorrow I'll probably test with EcoJet or the VE, driving it on. I've got my new pin in here to stop that from the tilt, and I've just got to get a better carabiner for this, or the proper thing for that. Probably need to get a better jockey wheel too, because she's on the piss a bit. Obviously got to get a better battery box. I'm going to get one of the King's ones that has a cigarette lighter 12-volt outlet, everything to deal with it. I'll probably end up getting a King's winch too. This is just a cover. It's back on, painted black and taped up. It does work, but the cable's been snapped, so it needs to be rejoined in a loop, which I might find where I can get the crimp joins for now, because that's far cheaper than a new winch, and that does work. So for the meantime, that'll do. I don't need to rush and spend a fortune on this. But yeah, I'm going to get trail lights mounted up, or at least the tail lights, and then start to wire them in, leave the provision for the license plate, and then keep on going, basically. I'll probably get it wired tonight, apart from the license plate light, because I'll wait till I have the guard on for that. But yeah, keep on going and I'll update you guys again. Okay, so there we have it. Everything's done that I can do. All the lights are wired up apart from the license plate light, because I don't have them on yet. So I've just left the full length of the extra coil there. Plug's been terminated, tested it works. I forgot to film for that, but I'll throw up a photo with the rear lights on. Maybe tomorrow night I'll film, if I still haven't edited and uploaded all this, I'll film with that going. I've got my coil here for my license plate light, so once I do the wheel arch, I can mount that. But the lights are on. This excess here I'm either going to cut off, or I'm going to smack down and fold over, so it's like a little rain cover. Not sure what I'll do just yet. I'll probably just cut it off. Got the spare wheel painted. I'll end up getting the same tyre that's on them, put on this. Well, I'll probably try to find another 15x7 and get the same tyre whacked on, so then I have all three the same. And then I've got some straps to strap it in, so then that won't go anywhere. I'm just going to be on the hunt to find a couple planks just to help with load cars, with any of my mates' cars, or if anyone hires a trailer or borrows a trailer off me, whatever the situation is. These here we should fit the planks nicely, so I'll probably see if I can get some, or get one that's long, I'll cut it down so it fits in here, and then that should be more than enough extra leverage to get up. But for now, that's where I'm going to end this, and we'll carry on tomorrow with the wheel arches and cutting all this crap to suit. Yeah, we'll carry on then. So a day has passed. It's about 4 o'clock now, I think. 4:53, 5 o'clock now. Spent all day fabricating and driving around to go to do a Bunnings run, and then I just went and got a steel aluminium run. But what I've done today is I've started on the wheel arches. So I cut off all the old crap that was on here and framed this out, as you can see here. So it's taken a bit of time, obviously, measuring, cutting, prepping the surface, welding, and I just went and picked up these sheets to get it so that they included 2 cuts, which was perfect, because then I could get 2 cuts done of the width of this. So I've got my 2 sheets there, and then all I have to do is just my 1 cut for the length on either one, which is easy. And I've got a ton of spare over here, which will be handy for whatever. So all I'm gonna do on this one here is I'll just weld in a bit of flat bar somewhere across there as support for the license plate to drill into, and another bit of flat bar for the light. So I'll get on to that after, but right now I just tacked this side in. I'm going to put the wheel back on, lower it down, and just make sure that there's level. It's not sticking up compared to the other side, so I'll do that, and then I'll probably give you guys another update once I get all the sheet metal on. Alright, this side's all together. You can see it before it's painted. I'm going to paint it, and then time to finally put the wheel arch covers on, and then the trailer's pretty much done for now, which I'm so keen for. So the day is well and truly over now. I stopped an hour or so ago. I forgot to film once I got one side of the cover on, so I've now screwed on the license plate and the light, which makes it doesn't look as good because the license plate's pretty shitty. But anyway, the finished side there is probably better look from this side. But that's how it all looks after the sheet metal's been put on. So it's tech screwed in the corners to really hold it, and then I've riveted it along the way, and then got the license plate light in there. The license plate's on, as you can see. It's all shitty and manky, but that's way better anyway. I've got the pinch weld along all the edges there. I didn't actually buy the pinch weld for this. I actually bought it for that spare bonnet there. I was just going to cut the hole for where the intake actually is, and then that went to shit. So had that there for this side, so I decided to stop and not get this side done because I'll go tomorrow. I was also getting late too, so tomorrow morning I've got a few things to return to Bunnings. So I'll round all that up, take it all back, get a refund. That'll cover the pinch weld plus some other stuff, and then I'll come back, I'll get this side all done. That'll be all done. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I welded these on here so that I can put a strap over the tyre as well as around this way, so it won't bounce out. Even if it is strapped that way, it could still bounce technically, depending on how you strap it. But anyway, you can see these old ruddy things here. That one's probably the better of the two, but this one here is especially fucked. It's got holes, doesn't even sit square. Just isn't nice at all. So, and got plenty of checker plate to put on the back side there, so the tyre can't blow and hit into here. So that might be something I'll look at doing tomorrow as well, with this spare sheet here, 250, when I got this huge here. I think this one here is 700 by 2.4, so not sure what I'll use that for, but I'll suss it out. Yeah, there's nothing really else. Sorry about the video, it's just been a lot of updates, but you guys don't need to watch me weld and do all this crap. But hopefully tomorrow I'll get it finished off, and then we'll load up and end the video with a car on it, hopefully. So yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate it, but there's still more to come in this video of trailer. Yeah. So it's done. Just went for a test drive and it towed fine. I'll do a loaded test later, not on camera, but there you go. rough view. And you can at least see this side now without the license plate on. Yeah, so that's all that bit all done and dusted, and I'm pretty happy with that. Not too bad for $2 really. So if you're still watching, thank you, and like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, the usual. And next video we'll probably be getting back on to something on an EcoJet or the Ford, we'll see. But I'll see you guys next time.